What's up, guys? We are here to talk about some scary movies. Yeah, dude, Jason was so good in Halloween this time.
Dude, the resemblance is uncanny.
They're so close, right? No, Halloween ends, guys. Michael Myers. Is this really it? Obviously not. They're gonna
Does this movie deliver?
They're gonna resurrect for sure. Not
Oh, they're gonna
resurrection,
reboot.
but
Yeah,
they'll
they'll
resurrect,
definitely reboot it.
reboot, and do
Remake,
whatever
whatever.
else. Yeah, but what in the hell, man? Is this movie worth your time? Are we just doing spoilers?
No, man. I was gonna go to a haunted house tonight, but I picked this, and this was the wrong decision.
Was it?
Well, let's throw some context real quick.
We're gonna throw some
Okay.
contacts at the screen?
Yeah, some context so y'all can see us better. Look,
Oh.
2018 Halloween come out, and I absolutely hated it.
So no spoilers, right?
No, we can do
now?
spoilers.
Well,
Not
so-
yet, but we will.
Okay, no spoilers yet.
2018 Halloween came out. I hated it, but then I watched it when we did our
Incorrect.
Halloween reviews.
Yeah, incorrect. It's a really good movie. It's not
What was
great.
that, 2 years ago?
Something like it.
We did the Halloweens,
It's really
and I
good.
ended up loving it. Like, I went from hating it to loving it. I don't know why I hated it so much first time, but then I immediately get excited for Halloween Kills.
It's not
Everybody's
great.
excited for Halloween Kills.
Oh, yeah.
They're promising all the brutal kills and all this and that.
Yeah, you delivered on that part.
It definitely delivered on kills, but other than that,
Everything
was
else,
atrocious.
Jesus Christ.
And now we've got Halloween Ends, which ends the whole Laurie Strode story, which I think is cool how they
I
went
want to
from...
know what's funny is like for me at least the opposite, like the fucking like storyline and shit, like not the overarching like what it means, but I feel like there was an actual
You can
competent.
tell they went for a story.
Yeah,
on this
there
one.
was a competent storyline and the acting and like the lead character, the new lead character. I thought it was good. It was leaps and bounds ahead of Halloween Kills. But does it fit for this franchise? Does it work for this franchise?
It's definitely a
Were they-
different vibe than the other
Yeah,
two movies.
and then were the kills there too? It's like so it was almost like kills in this movie flip flopped. But if those movies met in the middle somehow, damn, you had a great sequel. But
I
they
think-
they shit the bed on opposite sides of the door.
I think the
on both.
opening sequence
Yeah, that was
of
dope.
this movie was incredible.
No, fucking great.
I think when this opening sequence happened after
I didn't
a
see that
certain
coming.
somebody dies, I didn't either. And I was just like, oh, this might actually be really fucking good. Like, I was like really excited.
Oh my god.
And then the rest of the movie
bloody
happened.
But then it went on too long.
Yeah,
The kid's
well,
story and
it got
everything, and I was like,
boring, bro.
I was.
Did you think it was boring?
I did.
I actually was not. It was so fucking weird the direction they went with this movie.
Oh, it was absolutely-
I won't say what direction, but the direction that they went, everything a mile away, dude. Like, and then some. Like, this is the opposite of what I would have wanted them to do. But for some weird reason, I was kind of on board for most of it until finally, by the end of it, I'm like, what are we doing, though? And then I woke
Yeah.
up, and then, like, I kind of was like, well, then what was even the point of that? And then also, like, what are we doing with this? And, like, and I tell you what, this is the best way I can kind of describe it to compare it to a movie of this year. It's not horrible to me, but this is the Jurassic Park Dominion vibe for me. It's just like, it's not great, it's not bad, it's not good. It's somewhere in between, and it's filled with just like, yeah, it wasn't terrible, yeah, it wasn't good, but it's more frustrating because it's like, why did you go this route? And why did you do that for a finale? And damn, you just did not pull it off at all. Wasn't horrible, but the combination of not pulling it off for a fucking finale and doing what you did and the questionable decision making, like, why are you doing this here? It was the same kind of vibes I got with Dominion, even though they're two completely different movies.
I didn't like Dominion.
Yeah.
Dude, this movie wasn't even scary. And you
No,
only
there
see-
was a couple scenes that I didn't jump, but my
You're
body got
Rodney.
like heated up. You know, it's like the so you're telling me when she was looking up the stairwell and then the kid jumped
Not
out
sure
from
we don't
right
go too
underneath
far.
of her.
Yeah, at the jumping.
Yeah, that made me
Jump
like,
scare at the
oh
very
shit.
beginning.
And then there was another one somewhere in the movie.
Yeah, the jump
but,
scares, but no.
And
you only see Michael for.
We can't
well,
go
we'll
too
talk about
far.
that in
We can't
spoilers
go too
here in a
far.
second. But dude, honestly, the vibe, like you were talking about the vibes, this movie felt, I don't know about you, but I felt like it was almost going for like an A24 vibe there for about 15 to 20 minutes there in the middle
Dude,
when they were getting into the storyline. Is this Connor? Was that his name?
I can't remember.
Connor or
Steven?
no?
Michael?
It
Basically,
started with a C. I know
Jason.
that.
let me just say
Jason.
that there's a new character, if you've not seen it yet, that just takes the
Dude.
forefront by a mile, and he hasn't been in any other movie.
Can I say
How he
this
will?
movie would have been
Watch.
a lot better if they casted Evan Peters in that position?
I don't know because I did.
No.
I agree with
I-
The
Brandon.
actor
No.
did a good job.
Yeah.
And
He
I was
did.
into what
you
he
can't
was
tell
doing.
me Evan Peters wouldn't have done just as good, maybe a little bit better of a job.
Well, yeah, probably, but that's what
Sorry,
was.
I'm on a.
Let's just
Peters
jump
side.
into spoilers, guys. Do we want to give our scores real quick?
Spoilers.
Or scores after?
We'll do scores after as usual.
Okay, so spoilers. Yeah, let me just start off by saying I'm watching this movie. I'm having a conversation with somebody while I'm watching the movie. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, we're kind of having the same epiphany. Just like, Michael Myers hasn't even shown up. We're like 40 minutes into this fucking
That's
exactly.
what we were saying.
movie. Like, what is it? And but it's okay, though, in a weird way. Because I'm kind of blown away, not by how good the plot is and the development is, but by how much it's kept me intrigued without it. Going back to the last movie where that was god awful. The fact that they could do that without the murders was actually taking me by storm, and I think that's what kind of tricked me in the beginning. But I was like, I hate the direction they're going with this, because they got this, and I kind of called in the moment. I'm like, they just lock eyes and shit, because you got this young kid that accidentally killed a kid he was babysitting, kicked the door open, was freaking out, knocked one kid in the head, fell over the balcony, fell to his death. The parents come home, all that shit, gets jail time, comes out, is supposed to be fine.
I don't
You know,
think he
going
got jail
forward.
time, did he?
No, he did. Did
thought-
he? I thought he did.
Well, I mean, I
not.
thought
He got
from the
37
night
years.
He got arrested, huh? Oh
I
my
thought he
God.
did go to jail for a little bit.
I
Maybe
think he went
missed
to jail
something.
to wait for court, and then court released
Oh
him.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, he went to jail.
Dude,
So
that
now
scene with
he's
the kid
back
falling
out.
Was crazy.
It was
though.
bad. In a good way, but it was like, Jesus. But you got this guy here now, and he travels into this like sewer tunnel trying to figure out what's going on, and Michael starts choking his ass through like the other side of a wall, so he can't fully get to him. You can tell he's kind of succumbing to like the choking, and it's like, okay, like, well, what just happened there? There was like a weird, like they played some music upbeat.
I loved Michael seeing how he had that kid accident. It's like he saw that accident through his eyes, and he was like, "Oh, so you killed somebody, and you
can
know
be
the
like
feeling."
me,
Yeah.
but the thing is though too about that, it's like if he has evil in his heart, I'm like, oh, they're gonna do like a pass down type thing, and I immediately was like, he's gonna end up killing him and using him in some way. But also, I'm just like, but why are you all breaking this out right here? Like, I mean, I guess maybe like, oh yeah, you're gonna think that, but no, Michael's still king. But like, I don't want to watch Michael struggle for the entire of the fucking film, the entirety of
He
the film.
did.
I don't want to see that. And this has actually made me dislike Kills more in a weird way. Whereas Kills was like a 2 out of 10 movie, but Michael was maybe at his best ever. I'm starting to feel even worse about Kills because in a weird way, it's almost like they knew this was coming because they shot this back to back. So they're like, the only way we can get away with this is if we show the most brutal Michael Myers ever. To the point where it doesn't feel like an authentic Michael Myers in Kills anymore. It feels like they had to cover up what they were
made
about
a
to do.
supernatural Michael Myers.
Yeah, they had to cover up what they were about to do. And that's what that feels like to me, which really bothers me even more. But I can't even lie, though, man. Like, through the first 50 minutes that it took to have Michael Myers even show up, I was actually into it. And then the new guy being the new guy, I was like, I hate everything about this on paper, but I somehow am still really enjoying this movie a lot more than Kills. Like, I'm locked in. But by the time it like wrapped up and he murdered the guy, and it was just kind of like, I know what they're probably trying to do, like, psych, bitch, he was using them, but it felt just like, what was even the point? Was it really like just to have like a psych? Now Michael Myers is back and we have one last battle for 5 minutes. Is that really worth it to fucking cancel out Michael for the entire fucking film? And the finale, this is it. This is, like, I mean, I know it's not it, but this is the it of this process. Is that really fucking worth it?
No, it wasn't satisfying at all.
And know what bothers me the most is I'm the guy that wants Lori to die. I want them to
Yeah.
also make like Michael is the fucking main attraction, not Lori. So don't make Michael the fucking bitch of the story. You've got to make a bold move at some point. That's kind of how I felt, and I was hoping they did that in Halloween. Obviously, I've talked about this 2018 where they piggybacked Lori to Michael, and it's like, yeah, she's not the sister anymore, but she's still stuck with him because he's chasing after her for all 3 movies. So what's the fucking difference, even if it's not the sister? But I'm so torn on the fact that I'm like, man, they could have killed her off there and made a bold decision. They chose to not do that. And then they made us sit around for 3 movies and made a bold decision that they could have made there for Lori, but instead they made it for Michael and made us sit around to wait for this ridiculous decision making. And the bold move was made for Michael and not for Lori. We're here for Michael. We're not here for Lori. If it's a cut and dry choice, Michael is the fucking star, not fucking Lori. And that pisses me off even more because I finally got my, like, this could piss some fans off play, but it was the complete opposite direction, which I've been trying to go away from. So it wasn't just middle and just like, oh my God, they're going to make a bold choice. They went the bold choice the other direction. So I was like, God damn it. So the more I think about this movie, the more frustrated I kind of get by it.
Michael was in it for like 5 minutes.
It feels like he's
If
broke
that.
down the entire time.
Yeah, well, it seems like he gets kind of back to it once he kills those couple people. And then, explain to me how that black bitch is still alive.
She got fucked up. She got the whatever the fuck
The fluorescent light in the
there
neck.
you go. Fluorescent light.
Dude, I
the
turned
nags
around
and
to
all that.
Tyler and Josh, and I was like, how the fuck is she still alive?
I wasn't
It
even
made
stressing
no
it
sense.
then, but I
Like,
get
well,
it.
at this point, I done hated everything else, so it's like, dude, this is just.
I was locked in at that point, wildly enough. But then the reality of it all came crashing. It seemed like the last 30 minutes as it was unfolding, and I was like, damn, and this is it. Damn. Is this really what I want? Damn. I don't know about that. Damn. Why did that even work so well? It kind of did, but damn. It just kind of ate at me. Now, I feel like, honestly, like, as just a flat-out movie, not a Michael Myers movie, like, it's not terrible, but as a Halloween film, it's very bad. Especially if you're promising a finale. And it felt so anticlimactic. Like, it was just like, here we go. Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm just like, oh, yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis going to finish off the Shape, who can never die. Like, in Michael Myers, like, who ever pictured Michael Myers, like, just from a character standpoint, like, how could he ever just, like, hey, man, like, hook me up real quick? Michael's just like, I see you, you're dead. I don't fuck with nobody.
Do you
Just
think
doesn't feel
Michael
correct.
survived?
He's got to, because evil never dies, right?
Yeah.
Until evil dies tonight.
And she kept the mask.
I don't
which
know what they
I feel like
did,
the
man.
mask would be like the thing that keeps him going, you know? That's why he's
If-
always trying to keep it on when people are
I've been
trying to take it off and shit.
I've been trying to tell motherfuckers, bro, if he would have killed that bitch Jamie Lee Curtis in the first one, we would have had a way better fucking 3 movies. I'm telling you. Instead, he's handcuffed to the same bitch, and now they're making terrible decisions going forward. I can't do it no more. They cannot bring back Laurie Strode, even if it isn't
How
Jamie
many
Lee
years
Curtis.
until the next one?
Probably like 6, 7.
6 or 7.
They'll reboot that shit again. But
Or
I'm scared they're
re-escort.
gonna fucking do not Jamie Lee Curtis, but another Laurie Strode, like some other girl playing her.
Yeah.
Like, please God, do
Like a
not put me
remake
through
of
this.
everything.
Give me
Lori.
something new that is not attached to the family. Yeah.
Ratings.
Mm.
I guess I'll go first. I don't have anything positive to say about this movie, besides the 5 minutes that Michael was actually in the movie.
God, how did they do that?
I was expecting so much more, and I was hoping, but I got let down. I give it like a 2.9.
God damn.
Yeah, dude, this movie isn't good. And it's the finale, and they fucking botched it to me. I didn't like it at all.
I mean, just think about how insanely badass Michael was just a movie ago.
I know,
And they
that's what I'm
followed that up
saying.
with the worst Michael ever.
It sucked.
I'm telling you, in a weird way, that makes how badass he was in Kills less badass because it feels like it wasn't a product of the movie and authenticity of where his character was going. I legitimately feel like when I watch Kills again now, I'm going to be thinking in the back of my mind, it's like they're doing this on purpose because they're setting up and being weak. So they had to, rather than being like, oh, it's just him being badass. They really fucked some shit up with that. Yeah, I'm going to be generous because this is legitimately how I feel. The first like 50 minutes, I was like, why is this working for me? I hate this decision making. But then it all came crashing and went dropped like 2 points from like a 7.6 to a 5.6. I'm gonna stay at there right now because it is a better movie than Halloween Kills. Like it's not terribly acted. It actually has a story. It's coherent. It runs through. It's just not a good Halloween film. So I'm gonna give it a 5.6. But this is like terrible letdown for me either way. It's not good.
Josh gave it a 4.3. So if anyone wants to know Josh's score, it is a 4.3 for Halloween Ends.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty disappointing movie. The opening scene was so awesome to me. I was enthralled with it. After that, I gave two shits about this movie. This movie, I'm hard pressed to give it the score I'm about to give it, but like you said, I'll be generous.
There's something too because I feel like it's well made, but it's just not a good Halloween movie. I think that's the struggle I'm battling with. It's like it's a god awful Halloween movie, but like the development and the way it was crafted wasn't bad. It's just like this is the last Halloween movie. That's what fucks it up.
Yeah, this is a 1 out of 10 for me.
Damn.
Yeah,
Nice.
fucking probably never watch this movie again.
Interesting.
I might watch it again just to see where I'm at.
It's like,
because
all
I
right,
will
all
end up
right.
watching the trilogy again, but
Damn.
uh,
I don't know how they went from the 2018 to this.
dude, right?
Dude, I was so happy.
They kept
for
the
this
same
one.
vibes from 18, the 2018 one, all the way through. Would be fine.
2018 had some huge misfires for me, but they had some huge highs. They were just like, this is taking me back to like the OG. Like they could only like if they tinker up a couple things.
Well,
here.
there was a lot of stalking, the typical Michael Myers stalking, and there was like
and James
the
Jude Courtney
intensity.
could have taken the throne as the best Myers ever in this one, and they completely ruined his chance. Because even in the second one, he was fucking amazing. Because Michael Myers was fucking amazing. It was like, holy shit, this movie might suck as a movie, but this is the most badass I've ever seen Michael Myers, and he was nailing it in 2018. And it's like, all right, I don't see any way. Like he might be the best Michael Myers ever. He's gonna complete it with this third movie. And they completely robbed him of his chance because they were just like, yep, you're going to be a bitch the entire movie.
It's freaking ridiculous, man. All right. I'm trying to.
Sad.
So collectively, I don't even think we made it to.
A 5.
There wasn't
It's
a.
probably like a 3.6.
Yeah, I mean, I gave it a 5 points. I had the highest score, so not a single one of us gave it a good score. That's not good.